What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleek back with another video, and today we're reacting to POV, You're a Trillionaire. Listen, I know it's gonna get to that day. I already got my plan for when I become that. I know what I'm gonna get, what I'm gonna set in place, how I'm gonna have everything structured. But before we get into that, go ahead and hit the subscription box below, the bell to the side for Noise Squad, and like this video. It's almost at 1K, 80 away. Let's get there. Whatever you said, let's see what this video hitting for. Let go.
Congratulations. You're a trillionaire. The richest person to ever live. You are worth more than 4 Jeff Bezoses combined. If you spent $1 million every single day, you wouldn't go broke for another 2,700 years. The world is in the palm of your hand. But there's a problem. Everyone knows. You are now the most...
This is what I don't like. Empty. Why? See, for you. All my problems go away, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got too much to worry about. Now it's more of a lighter load. I'm not gonna say all my problems go away. Majority. You know what I'm saying? But like, why everybody gotta know I'm a trillionaire? I'm gonna be in a newspaper or something? Forbes 30 under 30 and stuff like that. Like, what's going on? It's snitches. The federalities is gonna be on my body. Like, why is you contemplating in a room? Because everybody know you. Why I gotta live in a 30-floor presidential suite penthouse? Give me a little, you know what I'm saying, a cool 5-bedroom South Jersey, you know what I mean? And on my land and all that. That's the thing. There's a certain things that you can like pace yourself. Yeah, everybody just go crazy as soon as they get the bread, bro. But like, you know what I'm saying? The money is not for me. It's like generational wealth, you get me? It's other things that I can just go ahead and relax and accomplish. Like right now, say I was to become a trillionaire. I get to quit my job, make videos all day, you know what I'm saying? And focus on that. I'll move to my new crib, have everything set up, and then just grind. Once I get that grind and I get to a certain point, then it's like, okay, time to settle down. Have my little family, stuff like that. Then by the time I set that up, you know what I'm saying? You just make goals for yourself and all that. Make the wife happy, buy her some stuff, explore, you feel me? Do things, set your parents up, give back. I like it's like a dopamine to do nice for people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole bunch of stuff. I told you I got my thing. That is why you got to think about who's been down before when you were down.
Most famous person on earth.
I mean,
your face is on every screen in every country on the planet.
But that's the thing. Dating's not going to be hard because I'm not going to be going around telling everybody that I'm a millionaire, trillionaire, billionaire, all that. None of that is going to be disclosed, gang.
Outside your building right now, hundreds of them. Some with cameras, some with signs, some just standing there staring up at your window. This makes you paranoid, but you're a trillionaire, so there's an easy fix.
Nigga think he Michael Jackson, nigga. Got a whole crowd under there, open the door like, I mean.
You hire a bodyguard. Nope, not enough. 2 bodyguards. Not even close. You get a full detail. 12 operators minimum.
Is that deep?
Armed, trained, rotating 24-hour shifts. The kind of protection usually reserved for sitting presidents. You make some calls. Within 48 hours, it's all done. Good. You're safe. But your Honda Civic isn't going to cut it anymore. So you buy Bugatti.
Now, what's the first car you gonna get when you get that big check? So let's say you save up, you stack up until you reach $1 billion, right? You've been living humble this whole time. You reach $1 billion. What's the first car you gonna get? Me personally, I'm fixing up everything and replacing everything on my car, in my car, about my car, and keeping that car for a while until it goes to the dirt. Then when I realize I'm not tired of it, but it can't go no more and it's just gonna be sitting around now, I'm probably gonna get I'm gonna get me uh, what's it called? Um, GLA. Eh, yeah, I might either a GLA, Toyota RAV4. Right now, it's on really humble me now. For car maintenance. Yeah, bro, car maintenance is crazy, gang. But shit, you a trillionaire, gang. That ain't nothing. You just come have somebody come to the crib like, yo, hey, this is you got your own personal mechanic. I mean, but I want it's like a SUV, but it's shaped like a car. It comes in Mercedes and uh BMW. You know what I mean? I forgot what it's GLE. Is that it? GLE? Yeah, Mercedes GLE. Hey, GLE is calm. Just get the windows tinted, matte black or matte charcoal wrap. The rims I got now, and I'm cooling. Word.
Not a
Y'all comment down below what car y'all gonna get.
Bugatti. The entire company. $2 billion. That's
RAV4 though.
0.2% of your net worth. The equivalent of someone making $100,000 a year.
But don't you gotta have a Bugatti to get a Bugatti? Is that not backwards? So how am I supposed to get a Bugatti if I don't got a Bugatti? If I never got a Bugatti before and I need a Bugatti to buy one, or I have to have history? I can't just show up with cash and be like, yo, what's up? That's crazy. Networking for a car? I gotta buy a Facebook Marketplace or something.
Buying a jacket. Your accountant logs it as a rounding error. But you still need somewhere to live. Your current apartment building is swarming with paparazzi outside. Basically, the entire world knows where you live. So, you
why
buy
I
a
gotta be that
compound.
though?
14 acres.
Ferrari be bogus. Yep, I'm not even worried about no Ferrari for real, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Unless it's something vintage. Cause I like the way like 80s and 90s like foreigns look, convertibles. But other than that, I do have to get like a Maybach. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get a Maybach. Ain't nothing in this cut to sip on, but I gotta get a Maybach. You feel me? Maybach, GLE, and then my car. But the Maybach truck, the one that does. Pause.
Behind walls and iron gates. A guardhouse at the entrance manned around the clock. The property has its own private road. You can't even see the main house from the gate.
See, it's doing too much though.
$200 million.
I understand when you put your stuff in the high yield that it's like you're making more money than ever. You making more money than in your sleep. But it's like, bro, at that point you're doing too much, gang. And now you wonder why people know where you live. Now you know why there's people I'm saying you're making it hot.
Easy. But a place that size doesn't run itself. You need staff.
Damn near got an estate.
Housekeepers, groundskeepers,
Exactly.
2 private chefs
Low
on
key.
rotation, a property manager, a house manager, drivers, an entire maintenance crew, IT staff just for the security systems, a personal assistant who has her own personal assistant. Within a month, 63 people work at your house.
See why I gotta be that though. You see, he doing too much. You don't gotta live in this. This is damn near an estate. This is like a compound. This look like a college. A college what do you call it? Like a welcoming building. This is where you go to sign up. This is like headquarters for a company. This is the staff. You got security in the front. You got the cooks. You got the what you call it? The security inside the building. You got the chefs, you know what I'm saying? For lunchtime. And then you got the coworkers. It's too much. This is your house, dude. Like,
Now you're comfortable, secure.
now you make friends with these guys because they probably work with you for years, but it's like, bro, you don't know who's really cool with you for real. They're just cool because you paying them.
everything runs like a machine. So you can really start spending. Because, well,
Man, I'm moving to New York. I'm getting a calm little luxury apartment. I'm saying 3-bedroom. It's doing too much. Probably like a 2-bedroom. One for the stream room and then one for mine. Or I could do 3-bedroom, right? Mine, stream room, and a closet. Or I could have the stream room be the closet. Ah. I mean, and I'm good at interior design, so don't play with me, gang. It would look wavy.
you have $1 trillion and you're a little bored. You buy a Boeing 747
Don't go to Texas
and have it gutted and rebuilt into a private flying residence. $400 million. You buy an island in the South Pacific. You commission the largest private yacht ever.
All this better be tax write-offs because you doing too much, gang.
Built. Helicopter pad.
You got your own submarine, bro. What you need that
full
for?
Medical facility. $600 million.
So you got
nobody.
So you got a submarine in that. Oh, but you gotta live in the outskirts, dog. Well, I gotta live in the outskirts. I be hearing too much about Texas, bro. Where everybody carrying, they be robbing out there. You can't even go to certain gas stations. You might as well buy a gas station and put it on your property at that point.
Warns you about this part. $1 trillion makes money faster than you can spend it. And even sitting in the most boring.
But yeah, you got a medical facility in your yachts that you need employees for too. Come on, gang.
Investments on Earth, your net worth grows by tens of millions every single day. You wake up richer than when you fell asleep every morning.
I woke up to $6 million. Imagine that. Sheesh. Woke up $6 million. I go to sleep, $12 million richer. I wake up, same thing every single day. That does get kind of like, that's like on some GTA. Like when you finally make it and you already have abundance of everything, now you just start doing stuff. We're just gonna start doing stuff. This is where everything becomes the Hunger Games. No cap. Hey, you want to make 150,000? Come with me. On some Squid Games type shit, yo.
Without lifting.
And I'm gonna be a creator. So yeah, we vlogging that. Word.
Finger.
We vlogging. So we making a movie. I'm gonna hire editors. Yeah, well, I'm gonna crank them. What? We having a whole thing going. What are you talking about? Welcome to the stream.
Handled. Security is handled.
Welcome to the stream. Type of the chat.
Properties, the staff, all handled. But you want coffee, just coffee, from the place you've been going to for years. Your security team needs 45 minutes of advance notice. When you finally get through all the paparazzi and
see, they probably amping it, right? But this is OD, gang. Why do you need all these people in front of the coffee shop, gang? You got a whole
5 minutes
whole
of
parade
notice.
A whole security parade. You doing too much, gang. I'm telling you, nobody's gonna know that I'm rich, except for my parents and my brother and my girl. Nobody's gonna know. The newspaper not gonna know. The neighborhood not gonna know. Town hall not gonna know. Neighborhood watch not gonna know. Come on, gang.
When you finally get through all the paparazzi and walk in, every person in the coffee shop has stopped talking. The barista's hands are shaking. Someone in the corner is filming you from behind a laptop screen.
Why are you being weird?
You get your coffee. It tastes exactly the same. But everything around is different. So you stop going there. You don't want to be a nuisance. But there's good you can do with this money. Real good. So you write a check for...
Listen, my circle's pretty much locked in, gang. Unless it's like other rich dudes and they not even getting into this circle, gang. It's just what's right here, right now. Y'all, immediate family, if I ain't see you in the last 10 years, gang, GG's, gang. No cap. Listen, you probably gonna get a cool 5 bands out of me and call it a day and be grateful. Annually. Use it wisely. Word. But other than that, everything is gonna be in 3 accounts. My account, a secret account, and a dummy account. And I'm gonna get some land. I'm not even gonna, why am I saying that right now?
for $500
Hold on.
million to disaster relief. The media covers it for about
Spin, I'm gonna
half
need you to
a
hold
news
something for me.
cycle.
You know what I mean?
Because relative to what you have,
Keep the
$500
interest.
million is what you earn in a slow week. People are grateful for about a day. Then they want more. They always want more. But it's not the strangers that get to you. It's the people you already know. Your phone rings constantly, but none of the calls are from friends anymore.
And it's not spam either, ain't it?
They're from lawyers,
Oh.
wealth managers, heads of state, charity directors. Everyone wants a meeting. Everyone wants your name on their thing.
See, nah, bro. That's the thing. That's where he messed up. Because now everybody already knows him. You can't go back from that. There's no you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna say today, buddy. You know what I'm saying? There's none of that. You're cooked. No, I'm telling you, nobody's gonna know, bro. Sure, I might dress nice, but I already dress nice and I already have a nice car. So what's gonna be the difference? Ain't gonna be no difference.
Your signature on their check. The friends from before start to disappear. Some just stop calling. The ones who still do sound different, careful, measured, like they're weighing each word before it leaves their mouth. You invite your college roommate to the compound for a weekend. He says yes before you finish asking. When he gets there, he compliments everything. The house, the grounds, the wine, the guest room.
That's the
He
mistake.
agrees with everything you say for 2 straight days. He laughs at jokes that aren't funny, and he never pushes back on a single
You
thing.
don't think I'm gonna catch
He
on?
used to argue with you about everything. Movies, politics, where to eat. That was the whole friendship. But that friendship is about to be the least of your worries, because then the lawsuits start. Not 1 lawsuit, not 2, 17 in the first 6 months. An old business partner claims you shorted him on a deal from 9 years ago. A woman in Arizona says you verbally promised her $10 million at a fundraiser in 2019.
You know what the cons, the pros and cons? Matter of fact, let's skip the cons. It's positive. You know what the pros is? If I was in that situation, I'm already gonna be a vlogger. hit the finesse 2 times. I'm already gonna be a vlogger. You're not getting me. It's on the net. No, sir. It's on the net. You're not gonna say I was somewhere where I wasn't if I already got the vlog on that exact day. We vlogging, daily vlogging. I mean, that's one. Or it's gonna be the VOD. Because we streaming. If I'm not vlogging, I'm streaming. If I'm not streaming, I'm vlogging. If I'm not vlogging or streaming, you're gonna see me on Instagram Live or TikTok. What's up? You say that I shorted you transactions. Nah, I have this contract right here with the contractual agreement, and I got the transactions to show that I actually paid for it. What's good? Try it again, buddy. I got to cross my eyes. I got to dot my eyes and cross my T's, gang.
You have never been to Arizona. Most of it is garbage. Your legal team tells you that. They say the word frivolous so often it stops sounding like a word. But each one costs 6 figures to fight. Each one puts your name in a headline. Each one requires a deposition or a filing or a statement or some kind of settlement.
At this point, legal fees is already automation. We got an account for that. The interest that we're getting, we're putting 25% into that account. Guess what? It's funded and paid for. Have fun, lawyers. Do what you got to do. If you're losing, you're out of here. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, at this point, we toe to toe with Aiden. Aiden's lawyers can't see me because I can afford the same lawyers, buddy. What's good?
Your lawyers tell you to get used to it. When you have $1 trillion, people will try to take it from you using every tool available. The legal system is a tool, and you are the deepest pocket on earth. You settle 3 of the cases, not because they have merit, because fighting them in public costs more than writing the check. $1 million here, $2 million there. They're just rounding errors. But every settlement gets reported, and every report invites 5 more lawsuits. Your legal budget for the year crosses $40 million. You have an entire floor
40 million, gang. See, I told you he messed up from the jump. You would have kept it cool. You won't be doing all this.
of a law firm working exclusively on your cases. You have never met most of the lawyers. They send you summaries, weekly, pages and pages of people who want your money and are willing to lie in a courtroom.
Now, what if the claims that they're bringing to me are frivolous, fraudulent, non-existent, imaginary? Is that illegal? Cause some lawyers they be doing some grimy, you know what I mean?
Room to get it. But daily life goes on, or something that
All right,
looks like
I'm done pausing it.
And then it happens. You meet her. She's sharp, funny in a way that catches you off guard, doesn't mention the money
But I'm
once.
saying though, like, say what they're bringing me is not legit. They're just trying to get paid. I don't know, bro. Listen, I would never be in this situation because I'm not talking. Well, damn, I can't even say that because look what we're doing right now. So people gonna know.
You see her again and
They can
again.
only pocket watch. They don't know how
3
much I got
weeks
for
in,
it.
it starts to feel like something real. Then you notice things. She mentions your island in a conversation you never had with her. She knows your pilot's first name. She knows which car you
She a
prefer for the
fan.
city. Small things.
OGOFL.
Things that mean she looked you up before you ever met. Which, of course, she did. Everyone does. But now there's a question sitting behind every moment with her. Does she like you, or does she like this? The compound, the jet, the access to a life she'd never touch otherwise. And once that question gets in your head, it stays. You watch her differently. So you stop calling. Then she texts you twice. And then she stops. But the story doesn't end there. 2 weeks later, a tabloid runs a piece. Inside the Trillionaire's secret romance. Photos of you at the restaurant. Photos of her leaving your compound. A quote from a source close to the couple. You didn't sell it. She didn't sell it. Someone at the restaurant did. A waiter or a valet. Someone who saw you together and picked up the phone. Now her name is everywhere. Her face, her job, her
Stuff like this is crazy. You wanna know why? Because they be charging a bag for certain celebrities though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I heard the moment MJ got in the ambulance, his final, you know what I'm saying? Somebody took a picture of him in the ambulance and they got paid $500,000. $500,000 for a photo of MJ in the ambulance. It's sick. But it's like that's crazy, bro. I see how I see how Peter Parker was living, bro.
apartment building. Strangers are sending her messages.
Finessing
Some
that
are
Spider-Man
threatening.
pic.
She had a life before you, a private, normal, anonymous life, and you erased it just by sitting across from her at dinner. Your PR team drafts a statement. Your lawyers send a cease and desist to the tabloid. None of it puts her name back in the box. You send her a message, an apology. She reads it. She doesn't respond. But the leaks keep coming, and the next one is worse. Somebody from your past sells a story to a magazine, a joke you made at a party in 2011 that, stripped of context and printed in a headline, makes you look like a
I
different
mean, he tried that. That ain't worked that long because he got sidetracked with the whole Uncle Ben. I mean, I don't want to say UFC, but like wrestler type thing. Could put on the show. Then at that point, you're a clown. you're a modern day clown, gang.
person.
So yeah, UFC would make sense, I guess, but it's like now you're gonna be a successful UFC fighter, and then you gotta go fight crime. You want to live that life where you're famous on both sides? That's like Bruce Wayne, ain't it? But his is different type. His is like he's on that like like I was about to say Donald Trump before president, like that type of
Everywhere
aura,
within 48 hours.
presence,
People who have never met you now
aesthetic.
have an opinion about who you are based on something you said in a dorm room 15 years ago. Your crisis PR team goes into action. They tell you the same thing they always tell you. Don't respond. Responding makes it worse.
True.
Every time. So you sit in your office behind your 7 screens and watch someone sell your old life for what your team estimates was about $250,000, $250,000. That's what your past is worth to someone who used to be your friend. You can't call them, you can't confront them, you can't even confirm you know who did it.
Why
because
not?
that becomes a story too. You just sit there.
Hey, you want
Your
the
mother
clout?
calls on
Let's
a
give it to
Sunday
him.
morning. She sounds the same as she always
Mother.
does. Asks if you're eating enough, tells you about a bird that keeps getting into her.
This is when I fly her out to my crib for the weekend on a vacation, and she gets to, you know what I'm saying? You know how moms get. They're gonna start heading to the kitchen. They're gonna start making home cooked meals and stuff like that, making sure you straight. You feel me? She gets away, you get away. You give her a cool 10,000, maybe 50,000. You know what I'm saying, for the company, and for her to do whatever she want. The only woman to lead you, for real, unconditional, no cap. But I'm not a mama's boy.
Garden. For 10 minutes, your shoulders drop and your jaw unclenches, and you almost forget what your life has become. Then she mentions your brother. He didn't ask her to call. He never would. But he's behind on the mortgage and his car needs work, and you have more money than some.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If you're a trillionaire and your brother is behind on mortgage and the car ain't game, we need to have a discussion. No cap.
countries, and he's family. You had no idea he was struggling. You sent him a few $1 million that afternoon. He doesn't call to say thank you. 3 months later, at a holiday dinner you flew the whole family to on your 747, he sits at the far end of the table. He talks to your cousins, your aunt, anyone but you. When you try to catch his eye, he stares at his plate. He leaves before dessert, and he doesn't say goodbye. A week after the dinner, your mom calls again. Different tone this time. Quiet. She tells you your brother said something to your cousin. That you ruined the family. That everything changed when the money came. Your mother isn't telling you this to take sides. She's telling you because she doesn't know what to do. She has a security detail she didn't ask for, a son who won't talk to his brother, and a family that used to fit around a kitchen table and now needs a catering staff and a 747 to be in the same room. You tell her you'll talk to him. You don't. What would you say? You can't unsend the money. You can't undo the jet. You can't walk into his house.
Who said I cannot send the money? Dispute. Since you want to be funny. I'm not doing none of that. Fly the whole family out. I'm only holding down a select few that I'm blood. Everybody else only got one time to ask me for a favor. Nah, facts, bro. That's why I said immediate family only, nigga. If I haven't seen you in the last 10, you're done. It's clips. The ones that call me for my birthday, the ones that call my parents and then ask about me, and then I talk on the phone for a cool 15 minutes and stuff like that. The ones that I actually see on the holidays, as far as Thanksgiving, Christmas, maybe on Easter. But other than that, for real, I got my niece and my nephews that's gonna get, you know what I'm saying, everything paid for. My brother, he ain't got to worry about nothing. My little cousin, she ain't got to worry about nothing, for real. She's spoiled already anyway. But parents, put them in a beach house down the shore somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Retired. Friends, they're gonna be kicking it with me at the crib. It's good. YouTube, y'all good. That's it. Everybody else, no new friends, gang. No new
Without
friends,
two armed
gang.
men waiting in the driveway. The gap between your lives isn't something you can close with a conversation. So you stop trying. But the compound keeps running. The 63 workers keep the machine humming. You start to take comfort in the routine of the staff. Then your head of security calls another meeting. Someone on your household staff has been feeding information to a tabloid. Nothing dangerous,
Oh, we got a
but
rat.
consistent and
A mole.
paid. Your team found the leak through metadata on a photo that ran in a gossip column. The
What they
angle
gossiping
matched
about?
a specific window in the east wing. Only 3 staff members have access to that hallway. They narrowed it down in 2 days. It's Linda, the housekeeper. She's escorted off the property on a Wednesday morning. Your security team handled
I hope the extra bread was worth it, Linda. Make sure you close the door on your way out. Yeah, the security gets busy doing something right now, so just make sure you lock it on your way out. You know what I'm saying? Have a nice day. Hope you leave your badge to the side. Don't forget to take your shoes off at the gate because those are mine too. So yeah.
it. You watch from the second floor window. She's carrying a cardboard box. She doesn't look up. A man in a suit walks her to the gate.
You see how I'm being a dickhead? I'll be like that, and then I'll find out her residential address. You know what I mean? And guess what? 150,000. Don't hit me up no more. I don't want to hear nothing. No suits, none of that. You're good. We good. Squash. It's all good. Do what you got to do, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Just stay over there. Done. Because somehow, some way, yeah, exactly. Somehow, some way, she gonna find her way to either it's gonna be some type of Cosby claim, Kelly claim. I don't need none of that because it was never none of that. There was no abuse of any type, financial, emotional, verbal, physical, at all. This is not me paying you off. This is me just making sure you straight for as long as you need to get yourself back together. You got me as your portfolio, you know what I'm saying, to add to it. Your resume, if you will. Hopefully the next one would, you know what I'm saying. But knowing what you got going on and how you got caught and why you got fired, I don't know. You might be catching charges, gang. I'll leave that to the police discretion.
Another man opens it. She gets into
But
a
your family's
car
good,
that's
though.
been called
That
for
150K
her,
up.
and the gate closes. You stand at the window for a while after she's gone. The East Wing hallway is empty. Your team hires her replacement by Friday. But there's always something
I'm telling you,
next.
bro, we just gonna shack up at a loft. It's like I'm gonna buy a big luxury apartment building that has a loft in it. The loft is mine. Whatever other rooms there is, y'all good. But right now, that loft is mine. You feel me? Probably like the top floor. I mean, top
Tuesday
floor.
afternoon, you take the yacht out.
Well, we'll pick.
The
like,
ocean is so blue it looks fake. Sunset turns everything gold.
I don't know.
Dinner is
somewhere.
pan-seared Dover sole
Jersey,
prepared by a chef who
South
trained
Jersey.
for a decade in
Or New
Michelin-starred
York.
kitchens. The table is set for one. You get back to the compound and go to bed early. The master suite is much bigger than your old apartment. You lie there. The ceiling is very white. Somewhere around 3 a.m.,
Ain't
you're
even take
awake.
a shower or nothing.
You get up. The compound is dead silent.
I'm gonna say
The
you took a
theater
nap.
room
Give me the
empty.
benefit of the doubt.
60 seats. The screen is dark. The library empty. You walk the main hallway. The only sound is a faint mechanical hum. The security camera at the end of the corridor, adjusting, tracking your movement. You stop, it stops. You take a step, it follows. You go outside. The grass is wet. It's cold under your feet. You walk to the middle of the
touching
lawn.
grass, man.
The sky is the same sky you used to look at when you were broke. Same stars, same depth, same silence. You used to lie on the roof deck of your old apartment building and stare at it for hours. The rent was late, and you didn't care. The stars haven't moved. Everything underneath them has.
My
You
boy having an
stand on
epiphany.
the
Why
lawn
you standing
until
like
the
that, though?
cold gets into your bones, and then you go inside. You go back to bed.
No shower.
After
nothing.
a week in Italy, you arrive back home. Your assistant meets you on the tarmac. She asks how the trip
Exactly.
was. Great, you tell her. Now, back to the compound, through the gate, past the guardhouse, past the pool you've used 3 times,
But this is doing a
past
lot.
the tennis court you've never touched,
I
past
just want one of those big modern houses that has a nice backyard with the in-ground pool. Probably behind that pool is like a basketball court. And then that's it. Close that off with some bushes, a fence, and we cool. I don't gotta do too much, bro. He's doing too much. Now you might have to make the basement into like a bunker type where it's like this, where it has nothing but 1942s, Azul, Don Julio, Henny, you know what I'm saying? Apple Crown, you get that Apple E&J, you feel me? Taylor Port on the side. You got the Chardonnay, you know what I mean? Remy. I'll probably get like probably 2 bottles of Remy on the side just in case. But that's it. Other than that, we ain't gotta do too much. Oh, and I'm gonna have that shotgun. Not like the double barrel. I'm talking about like the glass where you pour shots. You see the guy that be spinning about I mean, on Instagram, yeah, that's gonna be
the
me.
wine cellar with bottles that cost more than most people's monthly
Matter of fact,
rent.
that's gonna be the first purchase.
Into your office where 7 screens display your portfolio, your companies, your calendar, and a news ticker that mentions your name twice in the first 30 seconds.
You're doing so much.
You sit down. Outside, security does a shift change. New faces replace the old ones. The groundskeeper rides the mower across the lawn. Over 60 people work here. You are the only one who lives here.
Hey, man. It could all be so simple, but you be doing too much, gang. With that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all comment down below y'all thoughts. Leave a like and hit the subscription box below the bell to the side. Squad, we is almost at 1K. Let's get there. That being said, locked in. Let's get it.